Today we're here at St Nessan's Community College in Limerick, and we'll be meeting with the winning team of The Only Way Is Up. We'll be looking at them readying their space experiment that will be going to the International Space Station this coming May.
Well, when I got word that we were the winning team, I was extremely proud of the students, obviously, because I knew the amount of work that they had put into this, and especially Gavin Doyle, their teacher as well. But the students themselves had put so much time and effort into it. That was a great lift for them, excuse all the puns now. We've had great excitement in the school because obviously it has got around not only in the school but in the community as well, and we've had a lot of best wishes from past members of staff, past students and just members of the public. But it's great for the students here as well, because they've been involved over the years in different things and have won different things, but this really has taken it to a different level altogether, because it's an international project, and because it has that space element in it as well. Of course, everybody is absolutely thrilled with it. It's fantastic.
Our experiment is we're sending reinforced concrete to the International Space Station in May, and we are sending up this tube, and this tube is divided into 3 sections. There's cement, which is here, water and sand and these fibres. So an astronaut will receive it up on the International Space Station, and what he'll do is he'll take off these clips and he'll shake it around, and hopefully it will mix, and if it does, then we'll know that reinforced concrete works in space. And this is the first Irish secondary school experiment in space.
We decided we wanted to go with an Irish companies for everything, so we wanted a totally Irish experiment being flown up. So the cement we used was Irish cement based here in Limerick, and we got the technical data from them, same as every other company, and from that we looked at how toxic the material was, how stable it was, the pH. So all of that was very important when we were filling out the form for NanoRec. So that was a consideration for us, and we were restricted in the type of chemicals that could be sent up. So then the sand was local sand again. We were approach roadstone, and then the water is obviously it's so much of it around, there's lots of it, it's Irish, and then we used the fibres are from Mafic and McGrail, so they were the 4 different components that's used in the silicone tube.
Right after we found out that we won the competition, we immediately got into work and developing the experiment. We started developing and working on different ratios and amounts of components to use in our experiment. So this will be our first attempt here. It's very rocky, so we had to break that down, and this was the second attempt, but as you can see it's very gloopy looking, so we used less water, and this is the one we ended up going with in the end. As you can see it's broken up now, but it's much less wet looking and rocky looking, and as you can see the fibres are mixing well right in the middle of this concrete.
The final one we went, that's been flowing up, is 2.5 mils of water, and that was the mix, represents the 3:1, so we were very happy with how the workability, which means how it flowed, how we have to be sure that it'll actually mix up in space, that it's not going to be too dry. So that was all taken into account when we were going through the research.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be taking part in future projects like this. I think it has really whet people's appetites for it, and what we see as well is the knock-on effect from other students, especially the junior cycle students who've been following this, and they've seen the success. We really see it as well in the students themselves, because they have blossomed really completely. Like we see 4 different students completely now, the way they interact in the school, and they're role models now for everyone in the school. You know, so it really has been uplifting for everybody.